Welcome to the second to last race here in Saudi Arabia, and we have rain here in Saudi Arabia for the second to last race of season 2 here in RRL. Today I am not alone because with me is once again Just Valentine. Hello.
Hello guys.
Fast, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. First match point of the season here in the championship. This time, as I said, first match point for Felix. That he can decide the championship today. He has a 90 points gap over Kart Racer 22. He has to outscore Kart Racer by 7 points, and this will be quite interesting here in the rain because I never expected Saudi Arabia in the rain and Kart Racer nearly spun out. This will be very interesting. What are your opinion about this track, Flazes?
It's a hard track, but once you're in the rhythm, you can definitely keep it going. So it's gonna be tough for Kart Racer, especially in a Ferrari, because the McLaren is much faster in the straights and the track is almost straight. So, but it's raining though, so maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see.
Yeah, it's raining. Maybe Kart Racer can pull some benefits out of it, because of a fast track, when it's wet, you don't need as much power as and dry, but both of the contenders are out on an outlap. But also, apart from the Drivers' Championship, also the Constructor Championship can be decided today, because the Team McLaren has to outscore Ferrari by only 1 point if they wanna stay, or if they wanna win the Constructors for Season 2. So this will be very interesting.
Well, not really, because they pretty much won it. It's more interesting the constructor of P3, because there are Williams and Red Bull fighting for P3 in the constructors, and this is going to be much more interesting.
We are here.
CSP Harris is already retired, but I think he has to serve a...
Yeah, he has to serve a quali ban. And we are here with Kart Racer 22, one of the 2 championship contenders. This is very interesting how they draft the lines, because I don't think that one of these drivers has ever driven this track on wet. Okay, since Kart Racer has invalidated his lap, it's now to Felix.
Right, as a second sector, purple second sector.
But apart from this is Williams. But he's saying, okay, he's starting a lap. Same for the Alpine. So the first one who's finishing a lap will be Deck Paint. His first one who crosses the line, and obviously has provisional pole with a 140.3 for Deck Paint 2. Next one is a Alpine driver of Kia's F1, but he's on an outlap, so he's starting his lap right now. And then
Mercedes driver, the next one.
Yeah, the Ferrari, and he's invalidated, so it's Rice. Doesn't seem like a good lap. I guess he's going to the pits with wing damage. Yes, he does. So Pocho is the next one. Very slippery on the road, and he crosses the line with a 139.8 provisional pole for El Pocho GR, but Felix with a 138.9, 9th faster than Pocho. Then Seymour sets himself into 4th with a 140.5 and 1:3D in his first race this season, I guess. Up into 4th with a 140.4.
Cartracer in a fast lap.
Yeah, Cartracer is now on a fast lap. We stay with him. PC Willie up into P3. 140.3 for him.
Pretty good for Williams though. In front of the Aston and AlphaTauri.
Oh, very slippery. On the limit, Cartracer. On the limit.
He really wants the win though. As your other Alfa Romeo driver, True Access, it's his first race and is on a hard lap.
And Cartracer 22 takes provisional pole with a 138.9. 21 hundredths of a second between these two. The next one is, like you said, True Access. We'll finish his lap in a 132.0.
It's a 42.
Yeah, it's a 42. P10 for him. The McLaren of... no, it's McLaren of Felix. But he invalidated. Next one is Galactic Nerd. What can he do? And it's a 139.3. Sets himself up into 3rd. Pretty good lap. But what is interesting to see is that the ERS deployment, or on the start finish straight, you already can't use the ERS anymore, which is in the rain very interesting. Okay, SF1 is finishing his 2nd lap. Can he improve? Yes, he can by 3.5 tenths and sets himself up into P6 in front of the Williams driver and behind the Ferrari driver of El Pocho. A Mercedes driver's on last corner, but he is invalidated. Will he set another lap? Yes, he will. So Sufjan is starting a lap right now, and Galactic Nerd is invalidated his lap, and he's going into the pits. So the next one is XVB. He crosses the line 142.3. Stays in P13. The Alpine driver, KSF1, improves his lap time by 7.5 tenths, sets himself up into 3rd, 139.2. Big improvement of KSF1. And the AlphaTauri of Marco FIFA has invalidated his lap, and he is starting now another one. So Pocho is starting his lap, and we can stay on board with him for the first sector.
Who are you on board with?
A Pocho for the first sector.
He nailed it though.
Yeah, he nailed it pretty much. 3/10 out of the first sector. I guess we stay with him for the whole lap. It seems like a really good lap that could affect the grid quite a lot. Decent lap for him right now. After the second sector is 4/10 up. There's Marco FIFA who spun out of the last corner. It shouldn't affect Pocho, but pretty decent lap from Pocho. What can he do? He sets himself up into third. Really good lap from Pocho with a 1:39.2, 3/10 behind his teammate. So the next one is the Mercedes of NLR Rice.
He's on an outlap though.
Yeah, he's on an outlap, so he's starting his lap, and behind him is Azerka, but he's going into the pits. Do you know the weather condition for the race?
No, I think PC Willy, like my driver from Williams, wrote that it's gonna be dry, so it's only raining in the qualifying. So we should be good in the race. As Rice almost lost it, oh my god.
Okay, kart race unvalidated, so I guess he will ride on for another lap. Big lockup. Went wide out last corner to gain as much speed as possible. Then there is Jonathan, but he is starting his lap right now. Then there is Pocho. Is he on a... Okay, he's going into the pits. Then there is the McLaren driver Felix, who has also invalidated his lap and is going into the pits. He's going into the pits, and maybe he will put a new fresh of intermediates with low fuel and then try to put as much as possible in this lap. NLR Rice sets himself into provisional pole of 1:38.3, 6/10 faster than Kart Racer. I didn't expect that, actually.
You did?
I mean,
it's a Mercedes one.
Yeah, I mean, we should, but
it's fucking good.
It's very, very good. So there is Alfa Romeo of XVB, but he is starting his lap. After him is Kart Racer, so invalidate his lap again. And will he set another one? Yes, he will. Then there is the AlphaTauri of Marco FIFA, but he's starting a lap. So Jonathan, Jonathan is in P8 with a 1:39.7. And the other Alfa Romeo is coming around, but he is slower than before and also invalidated. Then the Mercedes of Seymour, what can he do? He's improving after the second sector by 6/10. We will see. Will be a big improvement, but can he improve in terms of position? Yes, he can. P7 for him, 1:39.2. 28.6 for him. Then there's the AlphaTauri, but he was slower than before, can't improve his lap time. So we are now in the last part of the qualifying.
Kart Racer is improving already.
Kart Racer is improving by quite a lot. 410. Purple second sector for him. Really close, really on the limit for him. I don't know if he gets slipstream out from the Alfa Romeo.
He doesn't. Maybe on this straight though. No, I don't think so.
Can he improve? And yes, he can. By 1 second improvement for Kart Racer. The first one, who gets down into a 37. And he's getting blocked by the Alfa. And he spun. Oh, and a 5th place grid penalty for Kart Racer. I was on board with him. Yeah, the Alfa Romeo driver didn't see him. And yeah, there was a little contact. This is not what he needed.
Very unfortunate.
Unfortunately for Kart Racer.
And I don't think that Felix is gonna make another hot lap because he has 1 minute and he still has to drive around the whole track. Is he gonna make it or not?
He is right now in a hot lap. He's improving by 6 tenths out of the first sector. He has to improve by 1 second to get himself into pole. A little reminder, Felix has to outscore Kart Racer by 7 points to win the championship today. Enela has spun, so he's not be able to set another lap. 8 tenths off the second sector. Purple sector 2 for Felix. He is also on the limit. He wants his pole. He probably know that Kart Racer has a grip penalty. This will be very interesting. He rounds the final corner. Can he set himself into pole position? This would be so good for him. He rounds the final corner, gets on the start finish straight. Can he set the pole? Yes, he can. 137.6. And I guess Kart Racer will not improve his time. No, he can't. Disaster for the Ferrari driver.
Keys is improving though.
Keys is actually improving. Can he stick that in the second row? This is a good question. Right now in 5th, a strong pace here in qualifying from the Alpine driver. Can he set himself up into the second row? Or maybe can he set himself into the first row? He's improving by nearly 4 tenths out of the second sector.
Almost lost it. Stack paint driving on the medium tire? Okay, it's interesting.
Stackbane tried something, but we stay on board with KSF on the Galactic Nerd! Galactic Nerd gets pole position, I guess, but no, Felix is on another flying lap, but Kies can't improve. I didn't saw that because of Galactic Nerd.
100, so he's still behind.
Ah, okay, he's still behind. So this Galactic Nerd can't set a lap time anymore. But Felix now, can he regain pole position? No, he can't. No. So Galactic Nerd, for the race here in Jeddah, gets pole position, and I didn't expect that.
So it's Galactic Nerd, Felix, and then Rise. Kart Racer will start from P8, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is not that what he needed. The race is long, but this is a disaster. Especially because he crashed because of the Alfa Romeo driver. And that's it for the qualifying here in Saudi Arabia. We have a not very surprising, but a pole position out of nowhere. Galactic Nerd, and then Felix, then Rice, then Pocho, KSF1, Marco FIFA, Seenmul in P7, and then Kart Racer because of his 5-place grip penalty. Deck Paint, Jonathan completes the top 10. Want 3D, NLR PC Willy, Azerka.
Really wanted.
And okay, nice. But a very interesting fact is that everyone has a free tire choice. So we will see some gambles. I don't know what the strategy is. Should be a soft medium or medium soft. So we are here for the formation lab, and we are looking at the tires because Galactic Nerd and Felix, who's gone white in turn 1, interesting, will start on medium. Rice and Pocho on softs, and Kiers on mediums. Marco FIFA, Seenmul softs, and then Kart Tracer medium. Deck Paint soft, and Jonathan mediums. This is the top 10. So a very mixed field with the tires. This will be very interesting to see. And I guess Galactic Nerd has disconnected. Ah, this is
very unfortunate. So maybe invite him. I'm gonna invite him real quick.
Yeah.
How do I do this? Invite friends.
Yeah, there are the strategy for today. It is a soft medium, as we assumed. With the
interesting that Rice and Poch are starting on the mediums, so they really want to get past Felix at the very beginning.
The Scion soft.
I'm sorry, on soft, yeah.
But yeah, since Galactic Nerd had disconnected, Felix there he is. There he is.
Did he rejoin?
He rejoined, but I don't think he will make it on time.
For the start.
Especially because he only can take his seat after the lights are out. But we're waiting for the last driver. Give me a good cam, man. Ah, there he is. And there are 5 red lights over the driver. And it's lights out and away we go. Felix gets away well. But Rice, with his softs, gets around the outside of Felix. There's a little contact, but Rice, with a really good start, and Kart Racer already up into 4th place. Pocho up in
That's crazy.
up in 3rd, and Galactic Nerd is down to last place, and this is very unfortunate. But a rocket start
spin, or?
of NLR Rise. Nah, I guess was just the AI.
Oh, got it.
And Jonathan has spun, and he's out.
Collided.
Will it be a safety car?
Collided with
Doesn't seem like. What a start from NLR Rise in his Mercedes.
CSP Harris went from last place to P10. Drew Axis won 5 places. PC Willie 4.
Yeah, we're looking at the position changes. Harris is the winner of the start, and Galactic not obviously the one who lost the most places. But now Felix is very under pressure of Kart Racer. He had a massive start.
Is Rice already driven off?
Yeah, Rice is already, oh, let's say Felix is already out of the RS range of Felix. Yeah, Felix is out of the RS range of Rice. And they're both on the same tire compound, so this will be very interesting.
Rice and Felix?
Rice and Felix and Kart Racer, for fuck's sake.
Okay. It's gonna be very interesting though. Between these two guys.
I actually want to see the gaps, man.
Yeah, why can I not see the gaps?
Oh, and Kart Racer spun! And Kart Racer is out of the race! Incredible, and this is a virtual safety car. I was on board with him. He spun out of the corner. And Felix now has the best opportunity he could ever get to win the championship. But this is hard. Everything went wrong today for Kart Racer.
So Felix has to finish P6 or P5 to win the championship?
Felix has to be P6. He would gain 8 points, and this will be enough, or that would be enough, to win the championship mathematically.
Drive-through penalty.
Yeah, deck paint and XVB.
Yeah.
With a drive-through. Unfortunate for these two. So basically, it's a penalty for Felix. Oh, he kissed a wall right there, so the conditions are very tricky. But wow, this is a very cool perspective from the helicopter. Wow, nice. But the race is long, and this is not going well for Team Ferrari right now in terms of both championships, because seems like Pocho can't really go the pace of Felix. And what happened there? What happened there? PC Wooly spun.
No way.
PC Wooly spun out of the last corner. I guess there was a contact or something, but they're going now 3 wide. True Axis are trying it on the inside of CSP Harris, but he's staying in front. Fight for P5 here between the AlphaTauri, the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo.
So Keys is pushing Pocho.
Yeah. Do you have the stream open? There were some commenters, but I don't see them.
Oh.
Didn't saw.
Oh no, wait. I can open it though. Now I do.
Okay,
look
perfect.
At FIFA. Oh, you should look at FIFA.
Oh, Marco FIFA against Deckpaint. Oh, Deckpaint is right behind him. But he can't overtake there right now. He's using RRS, he takes a slipstream, but will he do it right here? He tries from the outside line, little bit of a wheel banging between these two, but Deckpaint is in front. But now Marco FIFA has a DRS of Deckpaint. He takes a slipstream, Deckpaint covers the outside line, but he tried. Marco FIFA will try now for the start-finish line. He's taking the slipstream. He go for the outside line. Will he be in front? Yes, he will. Can Deckpaint answer? No, he can't. So Deckpaint, Marco FIFA regains his place. But the battle isn't over yet. But Deckpaint goes down the inside and both were pushed off. He let Marco FIFA through. Fair enough. But this was a very different move. And Marco FIFA let him through. I don't know what happened there. King up to 3-second time penalty.
We've seen we're fighting the other Aston Martin.
Okay, we're going there since they are at the beginning of the DRS straight. Will he be able to pass Aston Martin? Oh yes, he will.
Easy.
P6 for Seymour, but can Harris answer on the start-finish line? This is always a good point, but will you, or do you want to pass on the first straight, or do you want to wait for the start-finish line? This is always a good question, but Harris stays behind of the Mercedes driver. So we are going back again, Deckpaint versus Marco FIFA. Again, slipstream, DRS and ERS. Deckpaint covers the inside, but switches again to the outside to the racing line. Marco FIFA is on the inside line. Will he be in front? Will he have the better exit? Has to go off track, but Deckpaint stays in front. Still in P11 for the Aston Martin driver. And now Seymour is right behind 3D.
It's really clearing those fields. He's so fast right now.
Yeah, he has a really strong pace.
I think next DRS straight he's gonna pass Wanted easy.
Yeah. Wow. Really nice perspective from the helicopter. But now takes the outside line, no problem there, and Seymour is in front, but can 3D answer on the start finish line? Doesn't seem like it. So Seymour takes the place and goes up into 5th. Strong pace from him.
Really strong pace. Don't forget he spun in the very first lap, so he was down. Like he was very far behind.
Yeah, this is true actually. But now again, Marco FIFA versus a Deckpaint 2. Again, same place, but he's too far behind, and these two are also catching the Alfa Romeo driver in front. XVB, this would be the first points place. Deckband gets 3-second time penalty. He opens the DRS. Will he try to make a move here? Yes, he will. Down the inside. Makes the move done and is up into 10th. Will Marco FIFA keep up with him? And XVB. Because now both of them have DRS, but yeah, he's too far behind and doesn't have that much of ERS left. Yeah, if we look in front, NLRS has now a 7.5 lead gap, and then comes Felix. So the race pace is clear, but as we remember in Austin, even that isn't safe anymore. No. There's a lapped car, it's King Abdu, but no problems for Felix. But I guess in the next couple of laps we will see the first pit stops, or the first major pit stops in terms of strategy.
Should be next lap.
Yeah, since KSF1 has lost a bit of time behind Pocho. He were nearly in the DRS zone a few laps ago, but now he is at 3.5 seconds behind him. But another 3-second time penalty for Pocho. This could affect somehow the race. There is a purple sector 2 and that's Rice! And this is Rice! Oof! Okay, he ghosted. Oh, this was close, man. Oh, this was close. I hope he's ghosting. But now, Felix is on P1 and on the best way to win the championship.
There is no safety car though.
No safety car, true. So right now is Felix on P1 and what the fuck? Okay, I lost connection to F1. Perfect.
I'm inviting you, hold on. Here you go.
This is the best game. Ah, Jesus Christ. I hope the lobby isn't buggy.
No, it's not.
So, I am back in, sorry for that. Yeah, we look at the table, nothing changed. but true access out of the DRS zone gets past no, it's not the DRS zone, what I'm talking. But now true access, CSP Harris and Galactic Nerd fight for P5. This will be interesting. Galactic Nerd on the outside line of okay, he's too far behind. But if Galactic Nerd gets a good exit, which he does, maybe he can try and think about a double move, because he switches to the outside of the Alfa Romeo driver, but he go late braking off true access, but now switch back off Galactic Nerd, and now with DRS and a better run out of the last corner, gets into the slipstream of CSP Harris and makes the move done. Can true access stay with him? No, he can't. He stayed behind Galactic Nerd up into P5 after he was last on the first lap.
No,
good recovery.
True access was 3 seconds off CSP Harris and managed to catch up, so pretty good. In an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, an Alfa Romeo, good pace for him.
Not happy about that, yeah. I saw it race. Very unlucky.
So basically every top driver had a problem apart from Felix. Perfect. We stay on board with true access because the battle isn't over yet. CSP Harris seems like he has some problems because he lost a lot of pace and a lot of time last few laps. Now DRS with not even DRS, weaving off Harris to try to defend King Abdul. Okay, he retired in the pits.
Oh, he retired.
So we are down to 14 driver, but now CSP Harris with an undercut and goes into the pits. And yeah, we need to remember that the pit entry and exit on this track are really bugged.
Yep, they are.
So maybe we will see
now,
some
no one
penalties.
Has picked a penalty yet, so it's maybe they fixed it.
Could be, but there wasn't an update in the last few days, so.
Yeah. Pocho has 6 seconds, Exos has 6 seconds, back paint. Let's PC Willie catches up to Harris in the Williams.
Yes, he went in the pits.
Oh yeah, he was.
So right now it isn't the race that PC Willie won. He has some problems, and
easy pass to Connor.
We need to remember that PC Willie is still in the fight for P3 in the standings. He's 1 point behind Tyler, but he isn't driving anymore. Tyler became inactive after the first few races. And Potro and Sinmul are in the pits. Potro with the medium tire. Same for Sinmul. Sinmul was going for an undercut on Kiers. I don't know what the gap were before. So Galactic Nerd jumps up into 4th. Then there's True Access, but I think he's
what
behind.
What happened
It wasn't the pit.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Is he really fighting to stay in the DRS zone? I can imagine how hard it is for Wims.
Yeah,
At least within 4 attempts.
it's hard indeed, but I guess he needs to wait for the second straight.
I don't think he's gonna be able to pass. Like, he's losing so much in the corners.
Yeah, and Harris has fresh tires.
And he has a fresh tire, yeah.
But we will see. KSF1 is in the pits.
No, interesting. Really good race from him as well.
Yeah,
So far.
really good race. It takes the slipstream, but PC Willy is staying behind. There are 3/10 gap between these two.
PC Willy's gonna pass.
Opens the DRS, takes the slipstream, switches to the inside, then switches to the outside. Really good move, but can he stick the move? Not quite, but he has another opportunity out of the last corner. Again, takes the inside line, and this time he is in front. But will CSB Harris be able to answer somehow? No, he will be. Big spin, or nearly spin. Tech paint with 3-second time penalty. Galactic Nerd wasn't in the pits, I guess.
I can check it, hold on. Galactic Nerd.
Yeah, there are
no.
both Alpha
Felix is pit.
Felix in the pits right now, then Galactic Nerd and both Alfa Romeo weren't in the pits yet. And since Galactic Nerd were in the same compound as Felix, I guess he will pit for softs as well right now. Or maybe he's staying out. He is going into the pits. So a box for Galactic Nerd. So Simul again up into third. KSF1 in fourth, and actually Simul managed to do the undercut. Didn't realize that.
He's still on the medium tire though. It gives some fresh soft. I don't know how much he can hold it, but
yeah, but
CSB Harris passes PC Willy.
Yeah, he's on fresh mediums, so he is definitely going through with it. So Galactic Nerd out of the pits and in P6. Now all or nothing for him, because yeah, it's one of the favorite tracks. Maybe it's most favorite track, as far as I know. So very unfortunate that he disconnected at the start, and we hope that he will not do it again. Oh, he kissed the wall out of the chicane, but now right behind 1-3D. Purple second sector from Galactic Nerd. This could be the fastest lap, and there is a spin, and that's Deck Paint, who spun out of the, I don't know if it's a hairpin.
Kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. But Galactic Nerd now makes a move done and sets himself up into P5, and he has a 7-second gap to Kies, which is gaining a lot of time of Simul because of the tire advantage he has right now. So now he has the opportunity to show his pace and show what he can do in the fight for the podium. Oh, PC Willy is in fight for Harris and gets a 3-second time penalty, but now True Access out of nowhere is around the on the outside line of CSB Harris. There is multiple contacts, but True Access somehow with the new sets of softs up into 7th. It came out of nowhere actually, so this was very interesting. But will PC really also be able to pass Harris as he did before, but he is on 11 laps old mediums. So this is very interesting right now. I guess he will pit again. But now PC Willie opens the DRS, but goes into the pits. So box for him. But Harris and True Access are still in the fight. But True Access stays in front. So we're looking at PC Willie is going for softs. Marco FIFA gets past him. And Sufjan in the McLaren stays behind. Oh, True Access with 3-second time penalty. And Kia's F1 is now in DRS range of Seymour. What can he do? This will be very interesting for the podium place here. Kia's F1 is too far back for
a move. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Pocher's probably gonna get the podium.
Yeah. So since he we already did the interview in Austin. So since he started to drive actively, he gets some good results, and when we talk
and
of
time
it,
penalties.
But after all these pot jokes, Kia's F1 managed to pass Seymour around the outside of the first chicane. So sets himself into 3rd.
Well, unless Felix doesn't do a big mistake, he's probably gonna win.
He's probably gonna winning it. So it's yeah, a lonely race since Kart Racer DNF on the 3rd lap and Rice as well. Now Seymour with the DRS and the slipstream. He's gaining, switches to the outside line, late braking, and Kies brakes now Seymour brakes so much later than Kies that he now has the DRS. Was it a good move from Kies? Seems like. Switches to the outside line and is again up into 3rd. Good move of Kies to steal the DRS of Seymour. If we look at the penalties, both have 3 seconds. Galactic Nerd have nothing, and he's gaining right now. Since the two in front are fighting. Now we look back because PC Willie against Marco FIFA for P9, but he can't stick the move right now. They're in Azerka against XBB, and he is in front. 3-second time penalty for CSB Harris. Azerka sets himself up into P12. Now once again Seymour against Kies. Will he do the same thing again? Seems like. Kies is behind, but this time he has DRS. What can Seymour do to defend? Takes a slipstream, switches to the outside line, and he does the same thing again, and Kies regains the position once again, and he is still in P3 for him right now. If we look back, XVB is on an attack range of Azerka as PC Willy managed to pass Marco FIFA. Can Marco FIFA try to regain the position on the start finish straight? Sinmul and KSF1. I don't know what to watch, man.
It's really tense right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but Marco FIFA sticks himself in front and regains the position once again, but PC Willy has the better run after chicane, but he is staying in front. Azerka regains the position after XVB passed him. We're going in front because now the DRS is... no one has an open DRS. Maybe Kies has not opened the DRS, so he can't overtake him. To open it now...
on my screen.
He opened on your screen?
It's opened on my screen. It's
yeah,
DRS,
now,
yeah.
but I mean on the straight before. I don't know what happened there, but if he did that, 500 IQ.
Okay, so Keys has a time penalty, Seymour has a time penalty, it's gonna get down to the wire between these two.
Yeah, and Galactic Nerd
Seymour
is
left the
coming.
session.
Seymour left, ooh, disconnect. Yeah, I saw the bad internet sign on his name, but I hoped he wouldn't disconnect, but apparently he did. So one of our battles here has split up. There's Azerka and XVB who are fighting, but now they are side by side. They're going side by side into... oh, and XVB touched the wall, and I guess he has wing damage. Yes, he has wing damage for XVB, and yes, you see it. Azerka with the second time penalty. They were side by side, but this was not mentioned to happen. Now Galactic Nerd is right behind of the disconnected Seymour, so an easy position for him. He doesn't have a time penalty, and he is 4.7 seconds behind Kies. He needs to gain 1.5 seconds to set himself on the podium places because of the penalties. Apparently Galactic Nerd and Felix are the only one who don't have a penalty right now. Very interesting. He's gaining a lot of time, so the pace advantage is big, but there is still PC Willy against Marco FIFA. They're going now in the first sector, so I don't think there is any opportunity to pass him. Box for XVB.
Marco FIFA against PC Willy. They're only 5 going right now.
If we look at the penalties, both no. PC Willy have 3 seconds and Marco FIFA 6. But it's still nice to see a battle here on track. Does he have the opportunity right now? PC Wooly has so much air. I think he gets another 3-second time penalty, which helps Galactic not quite a lot. Marco FIFA stays behind and try to have a better run out of the last corner, which he does. DRS open, no defense from PC Willy, and Marco FIFA is in front once again. Can PC Willy answer with a good exit out of the corner, but no. No, he can't.
Closing in on CSP Harris.
Yeah, they're both closing in, that's true.
It's only 1.5 left to go.
Oh, CSP Harris. I guess he has wing damage because he lost a lot of time, and this could help Marco FIFA if he managed to pass him and he tries around the outside of CSP Harris. Can he make the move down? He still is side by side with him. No contact between these two, and that will cost a lot of time. But I guess he has wing damage, and yes, he has. He lost a lot of time, and now with the better run out of the chicane, has also no ERS left, so seems like he can't do anything about it. He has to be very careful out of the chicane to not run into the back of Harris, but now has the DRS. Same for PC Willy. Can he make a double move here? Switches to the inside of Marco FIFA, but has to brake because of Harris. There was no space here left for the Williams driver, but now the better run out of the last corner. Can Marco FIFA makes the move down? PC Willy somehow tries to find a gap to overtake both of them. Can he do it? No, he can't, but CSP Harris with late braking, can he stay in front? Yes, he can somehow with very late braking here out of the first corner. Is still in front of PC Willy, and this can help Marco FIFA. No, it can't because he is in front right now. But right in front there is Kiers against Galactic Nerd in fight for the podium. A good run off the corner now. DRS open for Galactic Nerd, takes a slipstream, goes to the inside line of KSF1, no defense from him, so up into third place for Galactic Nerd after the disconnect at the start. Can Kiers somehow answer the move?
As Felix lapped PC Willy, but he can't move because he's racing against Marco right now. It's a blue flag. Hopefully he doesn't get a penalty. But as
I guess they're on the party, so I assume that Felix is slowing down a bit to
he
not.
Doesn't get a penalty.
Yeah, and okay, he's. It's the last lap. And yeah, Marco FIFA is DNF out of the last corner, as we see NLR Felix as David Croft said at Abu Dhabi, the championship can only be won by one, and it's going orange this time because NLR Felix won for the first time in RRL, is champion
what happened?
of the world.
What happened with FIFA? PC Willy, CSP Harris, Sofian. Look, PC Willy was first, like he was on P8, and Marco FIFA is 12th, and PC Willy 10th. So what the hell happened there?
Yeah, I guess there were a bit of a troll at the end. Yeah. Galactic Nerd finished the podium.
Oh, I thought he didn't finish. I thought he went DNF, bro. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. The championship is over. Both championships are over since Pocho finishes in second, but
invite those three guys.
Yeah, I will invite them right now. We're waiting for the last driver.
For Romeo, True X's, it was his first race.
Yeah, first race. I didn't expect that to really.
Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, true. Good pace From him, P7, then CSB Harris.
CSB Harris and Sufyan. I don't know what happened to these guys, PC Willie and Marco, but yeah, we'll have to look at it.
Yeah, because he has no wing.
Yeah, he crashed.
I mean, he has now the same amount of points as Tyler, with 70 or 75, I don't remember actually. But we're waiting for him. And yeah, that's it. Felix is the second RRL champion after Jeremy won the first championship in the Aston Martin. This time it's going orange for the McLaren driver. As we see the podium, yeah, I will invite these three guys for the interview. And that's it. Felix wins the race and wins the championship here in Saudi Arabia. Pocho finishes in second, then Galactic Nerd, KSF1 Simul 130, True Access, CSB Harris, Sufyan, and NLRPC Wally with a very controversial final lap. So we will have a look what happened there. Yeah, the first two drivers here has already joined. We're waiting for Galactic Nerd.
Daniel.
There he is. So we can start the interview, and we will start as always from the third. It's a Galactic Nerd, man. Congratulations for your podium on your favorite track.
Yeah, it's been a fucking long time. Definitely quite a, dramatic race. Getting pole, disconnecting and being half a lap down on the first lap and somehow still coming back to finish on the podium.
Yeah, very heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
It was...
We saw on the formation lap that you disconnected after you managed to get pole on your track. But yeah, good recovery and very strong pace from start to finish.
Yeah.
And yeah, congratulations to you. And we move on to Pocho, who gets another podium as a Ferrari driver. Congratulations to you once again.
Easy.
Good job from you. You managed to beat your teammate once again.
Yeah.
On a race where you shouldn't actually.
I'm just making advertising for the next Mercedes seat. I need this seat because I wanna win the championship, because Ferrari is building a piece of shit of a car. Please, I want to change seats, thank you.
Yeah, I can give that for the next Alfa and Ferrari team principal.
Yes.
Yeah, you had a pretty lonely race after both crashes of Kart Racer and Rise. So we can't. I know. Can you tell your point of view of the race and qualifying?
My point of view, the qualifying was actually pretty fun, but I did not manage to improve more than 5th. Then in the race I was pretty lonely because Keys is slow as fuck. But fuck. Ah! Wie nennt man das? Ziel!
Target.
Yeah, my target was in every lap to beat my lap time. My best lap time. And I managed it on the very last lap. So that was an achievement. And the podium, that's zweitrangig, we say in Germany. I've beaten my teammates, so yeah, that's how we do it here.
Okay, man, you are the best driver on field. We don't doubt it. So
Yes.
we hope for you that you will have a good car
Yes.
on the next
Mercedes,
season.
please.
Yeah, congratulations to you, and we move on to our champion here this season, NLR Felix Wang. Congratulations, first of all, for winning the championship for the second season here in RRL. Yeah, tell us your view of the race, since you also were pretty lonely after both crashes.
Yeah, I was getting pretty bored. I mean, after cars I crashed, I pretty much had nothing to do all race. Don't think I saw a single car all race apart from the ones that were parked beside the road. Then after Rice crashed, I had pretty much just thought, yeah, well, race won then, and after cars crashed, obviously I knew if I got a P7 at least, I would be champion. So I was just going cautiously, trying not to crash. But, well, very happy, obviously. It's a bit of an anticlimax, would have liked to finish the title fight in a, well, actually battling on track instead of one having crashed out. But, obviously happy with the result. And in the end I had a pretty big gap, to V2. I'm not sure if you saw it in the final lap, I hope you did. I just went straight on.
Yeah,
Donuts.
we saw your donuts. I didn't notice that it was a last lap apparently. So I thought you only want to do this for comedy.
Well, I did.
Yeah, but I thought you don't wanted to interact the battle of PC Willy and Marco Fever.
Oh yeah, I was actually slowing down for them because I saw that they were having a pretty nice battle. So I just earlier I was just slowing down so they wouldn't get blue flags. I didn't want to interrupt that battle because, well, I could slow down without losing anything. But the donuts were planned anyway. I wanted to do that after I noticed, well, this gap was pretty big. I can just go and do some donuts because obviously you can't control your car after the finish line, so you can't actually celebrate. And I thought it would be nice to end the title fight with some donuts.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I would have done the same, but yeah, I'm never in a title fight. But yeah, since McLaren also won the championship, pretty much alone because your normal teammate isn't that active anymore. But yeah, this was not the final race of the season, so the season is not over yet. We have another race that's in Imola, if I'm not wrong.
Imola, next week.
So both championships are over, but yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. And yeah, once again, congratulations to Felix. And yeah, that's it for the second to last race here in Saudi Arabia. And see you next time. Bye bye.